study technology with my books and how technology has impacted our past, present, and into the future. So what our attitudes have been towards it, and that general thing. And my books were 2001: A Space Odyssey and 1984. But 2001 begins in the dawn of man. And man is slow, stupid, and on the brink of extinction. But they're introduced to tools and weapons, and these tools catapult them to the top of the food chain, and it brings them all the way to the space age. And in the space age, that's where most of this book takes place. There are two astronauts, Poole and Bowman, and they're going on a voyage with their crew to try to discover things. But with all this technology, it opens up a paradox, because as our technology grows, also the dangers we put ourselves in grow. And here's where HAL comes into play. HAL is the ship's artificial intelligence system. He controls almost everything. And when HAL goes crazy mid-flight, he tries to kill everyone on board, and he almost succeeds, but one person survives. But this shows how people used to have this belief that technology was inherently bad by itself. It could cause great destruction. So that's the first school of thought. The second school of thought, presented in 1984, was that technology can be abused to suppress people or repress people. So in 1984, there's these things called the telescreens, and it surveils the people, it catches thought criminals, and it really destroys the society. And then another example of where it's the motive behind technology, not just the technology itself, is Metropolis. And Metropolis, there are these workers who are basically strapped to these machines by the upper class, and they have to operate them until they die. These machines explode and kill them. So as you can see, there's these two schools of thought. There's one that technology is inherently bad, and there's one that it's the hand behind technology that makes it bad. And these were in responses to World War I and II and the Cold War. So 2001 was responses to the Cold War, and Metropolis and 1984 were responses to World War I and II. And even today, these conflicting ideas on technology still persist in these pop culture references. Like, there are machines that are inherently bad, and then there are machines that are corrupted by us. But instead of just having negative viewpoints towards machines, because we are so integrated with technology in our everyday lives, there are a bunch of positive machines in our lives that help people do things. They become friends, they solve problems, they change the world for the better. And that's where my belief comes in. I think that since we are so connected with technology like never before, with the internet, our phones, computers are becoming faster than ever, I think that technology is no longer viewed as inherently bad. It's viewed as a good thing. But if we want to protect ourselves for going into the future,